So let's complete example 3. The first thing I want to start with is by saying I'm getting an overall answer of negative 67. If you're looking at your work and you also got an answer of negative 67 and you are feeling like a rock star at order of operations, you don't have to watch the rest of this video. What I'd like you to do instead is pause this video and complete this task at the bottom. If you're looking at this answer and you didn't get 67, then I want you to stay tuned. So, first things first, let's write out our order of gems. And the first thing I'm looking for is, are there any grouping symbols? And as I can see, I've got a set of parentheses here, and I do have a set of parentheses here. But when I look at the second set of parentheses, it's just got a number in it, right? It's a negative 6. So this doesn't have any math to be done within it. They're using these parentheses just to make it really clear that this is a negative 6. Don't be confused. That's not a minus sign. This is a negative 6. They're just being like extra careful here. This set of parentheses, this set of grouping symbols has math to be done within it. So this is what I have to do. So this is where I'm going to start. But immediately I'm coming to kind of a weird standstill here because I've got multiple things to do within it, right? I've got a minus sign and I've got a plus sign. So one important thing to note about the grouping symbol step is that once you get within the grouping symbol, right? I'm zoomed in here. The only thing I'm thinking about is just these numbers in here, this math in here. Once you get within a grouping symbol, you restart gems. So what I mean by that is within this purple box, are there other parentheses? Nope. Within this purple box, are there exponents? Nope. Within this purple box, are there any multiplication or division signs? There's one outside of it, but not one within it. Okay, so now I know that I'm following just the last step of gems within these parentheses, but what's important to remember is that that would be our plus and our minus signs moving from left to right. So I'm essentially going to read this like English, and I need to do the very first math command that I see. And the very first thing that I see is 10 minus 2. So 10 minus 2 is 8. Then I can finish up the math inside here. 8 plus 3 is 11. So notice how if I had added 2 plus 3 first, that would be 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. I'm not getting 11. So you really, really, really need to be careful about that moving from left to right thing. You're going to hear Miss Powers say left to right, read it like English so many times. You're going to be so sick of it. Okay, so now that I've got that 11, I can rewrite the rest of the problem, right? Now there's a multiplication sign, that negative 6, and that minus 1. So as I'm looking in the order of operations, do I have any exponents? Nope, no teeny tiny numbers. Do I have any multiplication or division? Well, yeah, I have one multiplication sign. So that's what I'm going to do next. So 11 times a negative 6 is negative 66. Rewrite the rest of the problem. Last but certainly not least, I finish up with my adding or subtracting. Negative 66 minus 1 is not negative 65. It's adding one more weight to that already weighted down, poor, sad little balloon thing. Hardly any balloons on there, just a lot of weights. That's how I'm getting negative 67. Again, especially when we get to these negatives, if you were getting stuck on this part and really thinking it was negative 65, that's okay. Negatives are pretty complex. I would encourage you to use a calculator.